Hello there. Today we will talk about a terse definition related to the comparative and superlative adjectives in English. What is an one-syllable adjective? An one-syllable adjective is an adjective that has one sound. For example, tall. Here is a list of the one-syllable adjectives in comparative form and superlative form. Adjectives, comparative forms, superlative forms. Tall, taller, tallest. Short, shorter, shortest. Fast, faster, fastest. Slow, slower, slowest. Big, bigger, biggest. Small, smaller, smallest. Strong, stronger, strongest. Weak, weaker, weakest. Old, older, oldest. Young, younger, youngest. Examples. 1. Claudia is tall, but Jennifer is taller, and Susanna is the tallest in the class. 2. Marcella is strong, but her son is stronger, and her baby boy is the strongest in her family. 3. Sofia is faster than Gaspar, but Gaspar is stronger than Sofia. 4. The biggest achievement in my life is to start my own English program. What is an one-syllable adjective ending with a E? An one-syllable adjective ending with a E is an adjective that has an E at the end of the word. For example, large. Here is a list of the one-syllable adjective ending with the E in comparative form and superlative form. Adjectives, comparative forms, superlative forms. Large, larger, largest. Wide, wider, widest. Wise, wiser, wisest. Examples. Number 1. The whale is the largest animal he has ever seen. 2. Amanda is the youngest child in the family. She is wiser than her 2 elder brothers. What is an adjective with 2 or more syllables? An adjective with 2 or more syllables is an adjective that has more than one sound in the word. For example, beautiful. Note, these ilk of adjectives do not need to change with er or est at the end. However, to apply in comparative and superlative form with the adjective that has 2 or more syllables, we must add before the adjective more for comparative and the most for superlative. For example, comparative, more beautiful. Superlative, the most beautiful. Here is a list of the adjectives with 2 or more syllables in comparative and superlative form. Adjectives, more plus adjective comparative forms. The most plus adjective superlative forms. Modern, more modern, the most modern. Beautiful, more beautiful, the most beautiful. Expensive, more expensive, the most expensive. Interesting, more interesting, the most interesting. Delicious, more delicious, the most delicious. Important, more important, the most important. Handsome, more handsome, the most handsome. Attractive, more attractive, the most attractive. Example, number 1. Jenny is attractive, but Emilia is even more attractive. 2. Building a Second Brain is the most interesting book I have read. 3. Claudia is the most handsome girl in our class. What does it mean? Two-syllable adjectives ending with a Y. An adjective that has two syllables ending with Y is an adjective that has more than one sound in the word and has a Y at the end of the adjective. For example, happy. Nevertheless, to apply in comparative and superlative with the adjective that has two syllables ending with Y, we must purge the Y and add IER for comparative form or add IEST for superlative form. For example, happy, happier, happiest. Here is a list of the adjectives that has two syllables ending with Y in comparative and superlative form. Adjectives, adjective plus IER comparative forms, adjective plus IEST superlative forms. Happy, happier, happiest. Lucky, luckier, luckiest.
Friendly, friendlier, friendliest.
Sexy, sexier, sexiest. Heavy, heavier, heaviest. Pretty, prettier, prettiest. Noisy, noisier, noisiest. Messy, messier, messiest. Early, earlier, earliest. Busy, busier, busiest. Angry, angrier, angriest. Examples. Number 1. The earliest sign of pregnancy is food aversion. 2. People have become busier and busier recently. 3. The happiest moment in her life was when he said he loves her. What does it mean two-syllable adjectives ending with ER, OW, and LE? An adjective that has two syllables and at the end of the word ends with ER, OW, or LE. And we want to say them in comparative or superlative. We must add at the end of the adjective ER for comparative and EST for superlative. For example, clever, cleverer, cleverest. Here is a list of the adjectives that has two syllables ending with ER, OW, and LE in comparative and superlative. Adjectives, ER adjectives plus comparative forms, and adjectives plus EST superlative forms. Clever, cleverer, cleverest. Narrow, narrower, narrowest. Shallow, shallower, shallowest. Gentle, gentler, gentlest. Simple, simpler,
simplest.
Examples. Number 1. The cleverest girl in our team is Yvonne. 2. The streets are narrower here in Ohio. 3. These fishes were found in the shallowest river. Exceptions. Adjectives, comparative forms, superlative forms. Good, better, best. Bad, worse, worst. Little, less, least. Much, many, more, most. Far, farther, further, farthest.
Furthest.
Examples. Number 1. This is the worst movie Susanna has seen. 2. They are less charming than her. 3. Ray has been better than he used to be. Brilliant. We have learned a terse about the comparative and superlative adjectives in English. We emblazon you for learning this knowledge. Utilize it in your daily English conversations and studies. Contribute the video with others. Thanks for watching.